Hello and welcome to another edition of Pink Wolf videos. I'm Subodh Sharma, and in case this is your first time to this channel, we talk about shaving, grooming, styling and other elements that you might find interesting as you go along. So in case you're wondering on today's topic, let me step back a little bit before that and explain to you that, the other day I had a debate with a couple of my friends, and the debate topic was, what is style? Is it clothes? Is it personality? Or is it a combination of both of them? After several hours of discussing and debating and so on and so forth, we pretty much agreed to disagree and made a short list of topics, which is the focus of today's video, on the 12 top styling tips. These are a combination of clothes and personality, and we hope that you will actually enjoy the video. On to the first style tip: open the door. What does it mean? Many a times we're actually going through a door and the door comes slamming back and smashing us on our face, or pretty much close to it. Why? Because the other person who opened the door before us decided not to hold the door for us, but just leave it like that. So there's no harm. There's no bad thing about opening a door for anyone, whether it's old or young or same age. It just doesn't matter. Just open the door, let the other person pass through, and be done with it. So the second tip is about clothes. The first one being more of a personality one. The second tip is about clothes. Keep your clothes simple. You don't need any frills. Don't try and combine a pin-stripped trouser with a Bengal striped shirt and so on, or some other crazy concoctions of combination thinking that you look cool. You don't. The simplest way is keep one thing solid and the other one striped or checks or whatever. But try not to have both of them, because the attention will be drawn away from you and more onto the clothes, which doesn't serve your purpose. The third one is, be the first one to smile. And the reason I say that is, in my morning runs or walks sometimes, because I'm too tired, I'll see frowning faces approaching me from the other side, and as they come closer and closer, there'll be much more bigger frowns on their faces. Be the bigger person. Be the first one to smile. Just smile, and I'm telling you, trust me, you will get a smile in return 100% of the time. The fourth style tip is stand up. Just like open the door, where you have to open the door and hold it for somebody, stand up. When you see an elderly gentleman or a lady or any lady or a kid standing in front of you in the metro or any other occasion, just take the cue, and even better, before taking the cue, just stand up and offer them the seat with a smile, of course. The fifth tip is invest in quality, whether it's clothes or equipment or anything, but here we're talking mainly about your grooming and shaving and clothes items, which we're saying is invest in quality. You only cry once when you invest in quality for the first time, but then 5 years, 7 years, 10 years later, you still have that quality item with you. But you cry every time you pick up a poor quality item, because every 6 months you have to change it. So the sixth tip on style is keep it classic. What it means is, for example, in suits, keep it black, blue or gray, nothing else. You can have different versions of black, blue or gray, light blue, dark gray, or different style, in terms of strips or squares or solids or whatever. Similarly for shirts, try to keep it classic. That's the whole point. The more classic and simple you keep your clothes, the more stylish you will be. Keeping it classic also leads us to the seventh point on your style tip, which is get everything tailored. Tailored as in your shirts, your trousers, your suits, bangala, blazer, anything. Keep it natural, in the sense for wool or cotton. Don't try and mix things of polyester and nylon, etc., other things into it. The more natural ingredients you have, the more they will last you and the more stylish they will look on you. But the biggest benefit of getting everything tailored is that you know very well that that cloth, that piece of apparel has been made only for you. When you're getting it tailored, that leads us to the 8th point, which is you need to hassle or haggle with your tailor about the fit, not so much the price. The price means you need to go back to the 4th style tip, which is what we talked about in terms of quality. So haggle over the fit. If you need to go and get multiple fittings, get them done. It's going to be worthwhile your investment in time and energy to get the perfect cloth apparel that is made only for you. Don't haggle over price, haggle over fit. Moving on from the 8th style tip is the 9th one, which is learn to tie a tie. Very simply said, learn to tie a knot for a tie of every different type, whether it's Windsor, semi-Windsor, double knot, could be anything. But learn that. That's a skill that you should have in any case. Make sure that the tie is made of silk. It's going to last you a long time. Make sure that the tie is not less than 3¼ inches, because anything less than that seems more like a skinny tie, which is the fashion these days, but it doesn't last. It's more fashion, it's not stylish, and we are talking about style. Style, in my mind and in several of my contemporaries' mind as well, is more related to what will last a long time rather than what is ephemeral. It is going to last only for 6 months or maybe 2 years and so on. It's not fashion, we're talking about style. So once you know how to tie a tie, let's go on to the 10th style tip, which is you need to buy clothes which are classic, but you need to buy clothes which you like, which are for you. You want them, not your spouse, not your parents, not your kids, and so on, not your neighbors, not your friends or peers, etc. You are the best judge of what fits you, what defines your personality, and therefore you are the best person to decide what you need to buy, and don't get influenced by somebody else. The 11th style tip is once you've gone through all the top 10 style tips, etc., you'll start figuring out that you can actually develop your own personality, your own personal brand of style. Whether it means a crisp white shirt and a blue trouser, or a crisp white shirt and jeans and black shoes and black belt, could be anything. But that definition of personality of the clothes is who you are, who and what your style is going to be. Define your own style is your 11th tip. The 12th and the last style tip that we have is keep a neat bathroom, closet and room. You could be living in a rented place, a hostel, your own house or anything else, but your endeavor should be to try and make it better than what it was when you found it. Number one. Number two, you're not doing this to impress someone else. You're not doing this to impress your landlord or your parents or your spouse or your kids or anything. You're doing this only for yourself. You want to become a better person, a much more stylish person, and therefore you're doing it for yourself, right? The last thing is a super clean bathroom, closet or room is going to define you, is going to make your personality a lot better. And coupled with the other 11 topics is going to make you a much more stylish person. So, ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to the end of the video topic, which is stylish tips, the 12 stylish tips. They were, in the debate that I had with my friends, there were several other topics, but we can't go through all of them. What I would request is your feedback is very crucial to us. So in the comment section below, feel free to tell us what you think of this video, and feel free to tell us what else we should cover in the subsequent coming videos. This will help us improve and also bring to you relevant material that you will find valuable. So that's it for now, everyone. And you know the deal, go to the like button, hit the like button if you like it, spread it, tell your friends about it, and subscribe to the channel as well. But more importantly, keep coming back, keep talking about what we bring to you, and give us feedback, give us constructive feedback that we can find and bring relevant topics to you again in the future. Have a wonderful day wherever you are, and enjoy shaving, and see you soon.